I want to ask you about Mr. Trump's trip to Mexico because you played a pivotal role in that. The Mexican president says that he began this meeting by saying that Mexico would not pay for the wall that Donald Trump wants to build. And according to the Wall Street Journal, you immediately jumped in. What did you say?
No, what I said was it was off the table. We had ground rules for this meeting, and one of the ground rules was we were not going to discuss paying for the wall because that's not something we're going to agree about. What we wanted to do was to find areas of common agreement, and maybe the president's staff didn't brief him on it. Maybe the president forgot it, but I mean, he brought it up. It wasn't right at the very beginning. It was sort of in the middle of a sentence, and I just briefly said that's not on the table. And the reality is they have a disagreement over that. But they found many areas of agreement. I'll tell you one really interesting one is trade. Mexico is suffering from the same trade problems with China that we're suffering from. All the same complaints that you hear from Donald Trump, President Peña Nieto would say exactly the same thing. The same kind of dumping, the same kind of violation of a lot of the trade rules and regulations. And they're bringing cases against Mexico, against China, and they're going nowhere. So one of the things we said we could do is we could join together in an alliance between the United States and Mexico and see if we could bolster ourselves in terms of fair trade with China. We also found common ground on illegal immigration. They have a tremendous amount of illegal immigration into Mexico from El Salvador, Guatemala, Nicaragua. Some stay in Mexico, creating a problem for them. And then a lot of the people coming across the Mexican border are not Mexicans. They're people from the countries I just mentioned.
Right.
And in some cases, ISIS has made clear they're going to take advantage of that open border to bring terrorists in. And on the question of the wall, basically, the president of Mexico said, that's your decision to make. You know, it's your decision whether to put up a wall or not. So it was mostly a very good, very productive conversation. I think Donald Trump learned a lot of what he probably knew anyway, but it reinforced a lot of what we knew about trade and what we knew about areas in which we can agree. And look, like with all of our allies, we're going to have areas of agreement, we're going to have areas of disagreement. And I think what Donald Trump displayed was his ability to be a president.